Welcome to A1R Psychic Radio. I'm Susanne Marie, and I will be your host for the next half an hour or so. And I am a clairvoyant, and I see past, present, and future. And I also speak to past loved ones. I am a light trance medium. So welcome to the show, and it's good to have you here. I have a couple things to talk about tonight. And one is, I know that many people at this time are feeling very, very sad and feel like something's missing because of the holidays and the season. And I just want everyone to know you are not alone. There is probably some childhood memories of being innocent and having wanderlust at the season. And then there's the commercialization of the season, the hallmark, everything lit up to be a fairy tale. And not everyone is living that fairy tale or can live up to the fairy tale. So I want everyone to know, if you're feeling a little bit blue or a little bit sad or lost, you are not alone. This season is about who you have around you and who's there for you. And really, it's about giving. So don't feel too bad if your Christmas season isn't being romanticized in reality, because it's a hard climb up to be a holiday show. So, and then the other thing is to take really good care of yourself during this time while you're busy trying to do everything, get everything done, get ready for visitors. I want you to take care of yourself. Take those 10 minutes, 15 minutes, even an afternoon, and love yourself. Do whatever you can to make yourself feel loved and full. Because this is a season also that's very draining emotionally and mentally. So I hope that everyone is feeling loved, and I hope that everyone is experiencing kindness. So those are my two things, is I just want everyone to be okay, and I want everyone to know that whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking, believe me, it matters. It matters all year round, but it also matters importantly when we are all dealing with the holidays. So let's be kind, let's be loving to ourselves and others, and let's take it all the way to 2022. And so that's my spiel. I just want everyone to feel like you matter, your feelings matter in this holiday. And I do wish everyone a Merry Christmas, since it's a couple of days. If you, we have call-ins, so I hope that you call in and get a reading. I'm clairvoyant, and I would like a call from you. If you have any questions, I would certainly answer them to the best of my ability. I'm in Minnesota, and my Facebook page is Psychic Paths, and my website is Psychic Paths. So call in and let's see what we can do. We have Joanne from New Jersey. Hello.
I'm here.
How are you tonight?
I'm good.
Good. What city? What did you say in New Jersey?
Butler.
Okay. I think I was there once. Um,
Okay.
what can? Yeah, I was there once, and there's a hotel that's there, and I think that's where I stayed to get into
Okay.
to New York. Fun, fun,
Okay.
fun. Trying to find a way to
Yeah.
get back. Um, what can I help with you tonight?
I had a friend who died maybe 2 years ago. His name is Robert, and I just want to know if he's out there.
Okay, let me see what Spirit says. So I'm getting an energy of um, someone who took life serious. Was he a serious kind of fellow? Um,
Not always. He is funny sometimes.
I'm getting an introvert. I'm getting someone that didn't always show who he was. Does that resonate?
Maybe. Maybe.
Thoughtful. He's also seems like a very thoughtful person.
A very what person?
A very thoughtful
Yes.
of other people.
Right.
Was he like in his 20s or 30s? Somewhere around
No.
there?
No.
Okay. He's showing himself as younger, I think. Let me clarify this. Okay. Yeah, I think he's showing himself younger. He's showing me things that he enjoyed, but I'm trying to talk to him about his passing. He's showing me traffic when it comes to his passing, and I don't understand that. So what I do see, if I'm resonating, I'm really trying to be clear, is somehow there was sharing between you two. Not only sharing in conversation, but like sharing a meal, or, and I see something like in transportation. Hello? Okay. So sometimes a great many people come in, or a few, when dealing with the past loved ones. So I try to be very clear in who I'm communicating with, and there seem to be two or three people coming in at the same time with with the caller. So I'm just trying to clarify the person that she's asking for. And sometimes spirit will show themselves younger or older or in some kind of way that they want to be seen. So that too. But really, the essence and the spirit of that person stays the same. So that's why I go for the feelings and the personality or the way they talk, because that's usually the same way that they will come forward. Um, when there's resistance, sometimes there's resistance, and sometimes it's not my abilities or the caller's abilities, but it's the person, the spirit, because of something that they feel stops them from coming in clearly. So it's a whole lot of discernment to get to the right person. Um, I hope we can get the caller back, but if not, then we can move on. Hopefully, to another caller. Um, Another thing that I do is before the readings here and in private, I thank the spirits for coming in and being clear on who's requesting their presence. But also afterwards, I am I am appreciative of spirit for coming in and being here when asked. That's a big thing for me. I honor everyone that's passed on that comes here because they don't have to. So I appreciate everyone on the other side for coming. And um, I know that most of the people that I see are appreciative too. So that's that's where it's at. I appreciate this gentleman for coming through and being here. And Amber from Tennessee. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good, thank you.
What can I help with tonight for you?
Just a general reading, if you can.
Okay. Hang on a second. So are you feeling, how can I put this? A little bit scattered and a little bit drained? There's
Yes,
there seems to be a lot that you're dealing with. Um
y-
and I feel like you're doing too much thinking. You're doing a lot of thinking, but it's not getting anywhere. It's not resolving anything. Um Spirit is telling me that it's not about thinking about things, overthinking, because things are going to work out. The things that are serious to you will work out. They will just work out. Um, it's kind of like it's out of your control, and it feels like it's out of your control. Um, but Spirit is saying that there's going to be a good outcome. Um, are you thinking of a gentleman?
Um, yes, I have been. My
O-
son.
Okay. Um, what I'm getting from Spirit is he's got an angel on his shoulder. He has someone watching over him. Um, and it's like your son tests that a little bit, but he does have an angel on his shoulder. Um, I'm getting that he's needed for helping other people. So that's what I get from Spirit. Um, and and from this young man, I feel like there's a real strong, caring nature there. Um,
Yes.
he's going to do humanitarian work, but he has to go through some things and find it within himself. He's not he's not going to be unauthentic. He's not going to listen to other people for what he should do. He's going to do it because it comes from inside of him. And he's meant to do good work. He's meant to reach and care for many, is what I'm getting. Um, is he balancing things now? Because it seems like there's a little imbalance in what's going on with him. Um,
Yes. Yes.
it just seems like he can't balance the scales. Um, but I'm really getting a strong feeling that these experiences that he's going through are really teaching him, and everything that he experiences, he takes to heart. He seems to be a person that doesn't make the same mistake twice or will not make it the third time.
Yes. He's a Gemini too.
That's a duality too. Um,
Yes.
this is a really good time for Gemini. We just had the full moon in Gemini, and 2022 looks really good for Gemini's. Period. Um, it's it's a growing time, though. Um, I get from Spirit that you are like his friend and his confidant, that he trusts you.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I don't see that changing. I think that uh, I think that the angel on his shoulder is going to be there for him. His sincerity is there, and he's going to go through some hard things, but I feel like they're to teach him. And also, when you see him around other people who aren't sincere, he's not going to get hurt. He's there to teach them. He's an example. And so people are drawn to him for that sincerity. But when they're insincere, it's because he's teaching them, they're not teaching him. He seems to have a really good head on his shoulders when it comes to his decisions on what he has to do, what kind of person he wants to be. Um, so that's as far as your son. But I also feel like um, something else is really eating at you, irritating you. Are
It could
you
have been.
feeling, excuse me?
Oh, go ahead. I didn't want to interrupt you.
It just feels like maybe you're stuck. There's a
I
stuck. Go ahead.
uh, yes.
You want movement. I feel like you need movement. It's kind of like show me a change, and it feels just like a little bit stuck, but it's frustrating because you want to see change, you want to see growth, and this is in your life, you know. Um, and I also feel like the next 3 months are an end to feeling stagnant. There will be action. The action will come from you. You're going to get up and you're going to say, I got to do some things, and you're going to do those things. But it comes from you when you're ready. I feel like personally for you, this year has been one where you have transformed a lot. You have transitioned different things within yourself. I don't think,
I think I'm going
I
through an
don't,
awakening.
that's what it feels like. Yeah, and
Yes.
it feels like this whole year has been transformation. And
Yes.
some of that has been very painful, even if you can't put your finger on it. You know, there are times where, go ahead,
I've
experience.
lost my daughter in February the 27th
Oh my goodness.
of this year. So yeah, it's been a hell of a year this year.
I'm so sorry for that.
Thank you. I have a nagging feeling that I should write a book, but I just don't know where to get started on it. I don't know why I think I should write a book. I just do.
I think you should. And I think you should just starting out like a conversation with someone. You know, start writing as if you're writing to a friend. That's what I get. Um, you too, and I think your son is following you, where you are also to help other people.
Yes.
But your transformation has been very painful, and sad and
Yeah.
angry. I see a lot of anger.
Yes.
But you can
I do.
you can let go of that anger because you're going to make action out of all of this. There's going to be movement, and the movement's going to come from you. And like I was saying earlier, your feelings matter. Your sadness, your anger, um, the feeling of despair and loss, those are valid, you know, and you can own them. No, you know, nobody should be saying, well, you know, you should do this or you should feel that way. These are valid feelings. And it feels like you went through this being misunderstood. There's someone or some people who misunderstand the changes that you've gone through. So I just want you to know you're validated.
Good. I feel better. I've been hoping things would change, and I have been stuck. And and being going through an awakening and everything that's going on, I don't even know what awakening really is. I've been reading into it, but I just started saying it one day, and then I started looking into it. With everything going on, it's just kind of put me down, and then, you know, I'm a Libra, so I'm indecisive about everything, and I always have to investigate everything. It's just, my emotions have been crazy.
It's going to work out. It's going to work out, and movement is coming, and you're going to do fine. Your awakenings are kind of like reflections of the soul, your soul urge. You know, there's your personality, your character, and then there's your soul, your spirit. And your spirit is what's transforming. And it feels like you're not in control of it. It's something you need to go through for your soul purpose, for your soul to feel calm and at peace. And you're going to do it. You're going to make it. And when you write that book, you be sure to write A1R and let us know how it turned out.
I will. I will. I sure will.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you so much.
You have a good night.
You too. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much.
Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, I want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a very special Happy New Year. 2022 is going to be great, and everyone take care of themselves and be kind, and I will see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.